Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Window to Hollywood. Eugene and I are so excited to welcome our special guest, Hirota, to Window to Hollywood today. Hirota!
Yeah.
Hirota
Thank you.
Yay!
Otsuka.
Thank you for having me
Hirota
here.
No, thank you
Otsuka,
for coming.
welcome to the show. Yeah. We've known each other for a while now. I know you and Eugene, how long have you guys known each other? Have we
Well, it's since Sosuke called him to join our class. So that's during COVID, yeah, where he came in and then he started doing all the scenes,
Yeah.
the sex scenes on Zoom.
Yes, that's right.
Right?
Did Kiki Sukazane, were you working with Kiki at the time on one of those? Or I felt like one of those was maybe I felt like maybe you guys worked on one because Kiki was there early. Welcome to Window to Hollywood, everybody. I felt like you guys were working, but maybe you were working with somebody else on one of those scenes. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the guy who I was working with, but yeah, it was fun.
It was fun.
Cool.
I remember because it was the first time I saw a bed scene on Zoom. Right?
And it was so real. It was so good. You were right
He
up
kept
against.
going down and then
Yep.
he'd come up on the sofa
Yep.
or something. It was like, wow.
And I think it was a singing hook of some sort.
Yes,
something
always.
like that in the
Always.
beginning. Yeah.
After that, like always, I work with you. I have to be naked and singing.
or and a golden statue as well too. Yes, naked and golden.
Yeah.
It's been so much fun. Hirota, you're one of my most fun people to work with over the years, and it really has been some years together. And it's so much fun to work with you because you're, for those that don't know, Hirota is so free as an actor and embraces the fun, every time we work. So yeah, I love it.
Actually,
Because you'll go to those places.
PAA made me like free. Yeah. Actually, yeah, before I wasn't like that. I mean, yeah, I wasn't sure if I could do that. But now, yeah,
What was like the biggest difference? Like before you worked with us and
yeah,
then,
before I started to work with you guys, I was like trying to be right, maybe right to. I mean, like, yeah, I wanted to be right, so I was kind of afraid to be wrong. So, but no one knows right and wrong. But that's why I was just struggling. But now, only thing I just care is how can I have fun?
That's
But
great.
yeah,
Has that changed
yeah,
things
so
for you
much.
in Japan, work-wise too?
Actually, like not only like when I act, that changed my whole life. Actually, yeah. Now, now I'm having fun. I'm trying to have fun with everything. And also when I shoot the movie or in a theater, when I have fun, people start to have fun as well. Yeah.
So it really changed, huh? The
Yeah.
way did it change, how you've been doing the Delate too, right? The comedy.
Yeah.
Has that changed in any way?
Yeah. Actually, commedia dell'arte like is my passion. And let's say when I shoot the TV drama or movie in Japan, I was trying to be right. But when I did the commedia dell'arte, I felt freer. But even commedia dell'arte after PAA, more freer.
Nice.
And now I'm directing the other actors. So now I'm trying to like I'm not judging or like direct. I mean, how do I say? I try to find a way to make actors have fun. Yeah, that's all I do now.
So rather than directing, it's more
Right.
like kind of leading them to the more fun place.
Yeah, actually, like I'm not leading to anywhere. Just I try to find a way that actors can have fun, and I'm expecting like I'm expecting things happening.
Yeah, I love that. Like the Hirota, it's kind of like what we do is we don't have any expectations, but we're in a place of fun. The right things always kind of happen, right? If we don't try to control it.
No, that's awesome.
So many actors feel like the whole getting it right, Eugene and Hirota, but like that's like so many think people, but actors in general, that whole getting people try to get it right. And I think that's a really important message is that there is no right and you have to stop trying to you can't be doing something that's working and trying to get it right. That's a form of pleasing, right? Yeah.
It's always because it's interesting, like watching my son. He does ballet, so it's really structured, right? The way he has to move and this and this. But now he's in rehearsal with the Nutcracker, and then watching these kids, they have to do the dance a certain way. But you can tell the ones that are having fun,
Mm-hmm.
you end up looking at them because it's not just about the moves and how good you are at the moves. If the person is having fun with it and you can feel it, then I personally am like, oh my god, this kid is hilarious. He's doing this. Maybe he's not too good yet at the ballet, but he's brilliant. You know. So I mean, even Tammy, yeah, the fun.
Yeah.
You heard about Tammy, right, Hirota? About Tammy's journey and what she's doing now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
Tammy,
amazing.
for those that don't know, Tammy is been a member of our community for some years now, and she's now running for vice president of Taiwan. And she talks about her inspiration. It's crazy. Like her inspiration was the fun to do it, and then for her speeches, and she just uses that as the test. If it isn't fun, it isn't working. So I'm really happy that I'm so happy that that's had such an impact on you, Hirota, both in your career and in life. Oh, it's
Mhm.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are you working on now?
That was my question too. Good
Now
one. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I can like I can say that, but
A series, a film?
Yeah.
yeah,
Don't say it if you
serious
can't.
drama
Oh, the season 2.
season 2.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think I can do that. Yeah, but I'm not sure now. But
Yeah.
Sure.
and also always like I'm having fun there. And the director is very um I love him, and because like we do um rehearsals and like reading and rehearsals, and we talk a lot, and he a director can pick the idea from everybody, not only actors and cameraman and yeah, sound guys and lighting guys. So we are very like we can be creative there.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that's not
Lucky.
often in Japan, maybe.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
common in Japan.
yeah, it's not common. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's great.
I mean, that
So
fits because of the whole fun thing. I mean, your attitude has changed, and so you're attracting other people around you, collaborators and people who want to play in that spirit of fun with you. So that's great.
yeah, like Eugene-san said, ballet dancer. Yeah, they are not looking for like yeah, well-trained actors. They are looking for actors who is like sparkling and shining in the scene.
No, it's great because it seems like, after we've met officially in PAA, it seems like you're working much more than you were before.
That's true. That's true. Because like, yeah, people start to like me on the set. So
What? They didn't like you on the set
Yes.
before?
because I was trying to be right. That's boring, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. That's such an important message for people to hear. To stop trying to get it right, because that's when things start to work. When you stop trying to get things right. That's beautiful.
People might dislike me because I'm just having fun, but that's okay. Because I need to work with people who can understand me. Yeah. Before I was trying to be nice to everybody, That's impossible. That's impossible, and then that's impossible to the like actual life too. I need to find the people who can have fun together.
No, that's how many actors on set are having fun with you?
But like sometimes there's a rumor that Japanese production is not like kind of like yeah, they don't have fun. They just point where to go. But at, after PAA, I just realized people are having fun there too. Some people, and they are shining there.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's beautiful.
So yeah, I need to be like that all the
You
time.
are like that.
Yeah,
You are
you
like
are.
that.
No, that's great though, because it's so many, like mostly Japan. I mean, maybe on the old timer side now, but because it was really like, it's like, whoa, am I in the army? Why is everybody talking the same?
I know
And
what
then they, it's like, oh, they're gonna do every move the same. Every time they say the line, it's the same, and they're not talking to me. I don't know who the hell they're talking to. But now, I mean, I think it seems because so many things are changing now in Japan, yeah, in many ways, the business side as well. But no, it's great to hear that you're having fun, and now you could see who's having fun too.
Right. Now I can tell who is having fun.
I think it's a big thing for people when they realize that you don't have to work with people. You don't have to work with people that aren't in the spirit of fun. You don't have to work with people that are toxic or that make you feel awful to work with. You have a choice in who you work with. And if you make a choice to say no to somebody, you don't realize how big of a space you're opening for all the things that, all the people who are going to want to have fun to fill in that space. So that's a cool decision.
Yeah. And it's great the director wants to have fun too. And he's listening to all these other opinions, not just the cast, but probably the crew and art department. And, there are a few directors that I know that are like that, but not all of them are like that. So,
Hirota, how much can you talk about the beautiful movie that I was able to take a look at, my dear Donchen? Can you talk about that? Are we able to speak about that a bit?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm glad that's not.
This is a t-shirt from our dear Donchan. That's the English title, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Okay.
It's called Oi Donchan in Japanese, and yeah, that was like a very very special movie to me, and I think to Japanese movie industry too, because it's independent movie, and we are not supposed. I mean, we don't. How do you say? We don't sell it. I mean, we do um like we join the small movie festivals, or we go to like a movie theater that can show that movie once in a while.
yeah, it's not like a big commercial
No.
presentation, like in big movie theaters, etc.
Yeah.
It's a no, but I think it's an important film for Japan. I mean, I think for the world too. It's very indies, but it's a passion project, and it's a passion project.
Yeah.
You know, and I
Yeah.
think everybody will feel that when they see it,
Hmm.
which
Right.
is which is
Yeah,
great.
the Oidonjan is by Shuichi Okita, director. He's one of my, I mean, he's one of my favorite of all time. And because I was just a big fan of him, I participated workshop of acting class of him. It was like 12 years ago. And 3 days, I had a really fun with him. But, there are many, like 20, 25 actors working together. I was one of them. And I wanted to get close to him, but not, everybody wanted. Then I couldn't, I couldn't get even a phone number or nothing. And I was kind of, I had fun, but I kind of disappointed. And a week later of workshop, I was like watching underwear in Uniqlo in my neighborhood, and then somebody was calling me like Otsuka-san, and then there was a Shuichi Okita, the director, there. And what are you doing here? And he said, I live close to here, and then we exchanged the phone number, and he said he was going to see the a producer or somebody right after that. So maybe like we can have a drink someday. And I got home and he called me.
Wow.
And the meeting with producer was canceled. So why don't we have a drink right now? And wow.
Wow.
And we came I came back to the to him and we had a drink. And he told me he had a baby. And he bought a camera, like 80,000 yen camera. Kind of good one,
Yeah.
What does that translate to US?
It's about right now. It's like $500.
500.
Yeah,
But
at
it
the
was
time,
like,
it's probably a little
But
more.
a
yeah,
nice one. Yeah.
Yeah,
nice one. Yeah. But he hadn't like used that much. So why don't we use that camera and then shoot like a 10 minutes like short film or something for fun? That's how we started to shoot the um, film. Then like 2 weeks later, he'd send me a script, like really really script of 30 minutes, and then it was fun, and then it became the like first part of the movie. And like once in a half year, um, we got together and we shot the film like a week together. And we did that like 3 years and a half or 4 years. And when the babies could say one line,
Hmm.
she became almost like a 3 or
Wow.
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when we finished shooting.
Wow.
No, it's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the movie is the film a week that you guys shot over those years, right? Oh wow. But you always hoped you were always thinking it was going to be one thing, not a whole bunch of individual shorts, or no?
Actually, no, we didn't know like how we're gonna finish it. And
Wow.
in the beginning, we said maybe we can do like 30 minutes YouTube drama or something, and we can make that like series or something like that. But the baby is actually the director's daughter, and she's just like a 6 months baby when we started. So, we didn't, of course, we didn't ask her she want to do that.
She's
She wanna do it.
automatically the lead. The lead.
Yeah,
Does she have a lawyer? Does she have a lawyer now?
that's
How-
why we started to hesitate to, put on SNS or YouTube or something like that.
Yeah.
Then after we finished shooting, like 2 years passed, but nothing, he didn't like start to edit. And all the actors or all the people involved were talking about, yeah, maybe that movie is not gonna be finished, right? Yeah, we had a feeling that it's gonna be good movie or like, piece, but then COVID came to us, and all the production stopped, including the Shuji Okita's film too, and he had a bunch of free time. That's how he started to edit. So the only one, COVID, we suffered a lot from COVID, but some good things happened to me as well. Yeah.
No, but it's complete fate. You went to this thing. 25 other actors wanted to become friends with the director.
Mhm.
Couldn't. You're buying underwear in Uniqlo.
That's right.
And then he's like, Otsuka-san.
That's the secret.
And then, yeah, maybe a drink. And then that night, oh, my meeting got canceled. Let's meet for a drink. I have a kid. I just bought a camera. We're going to shoot.
Yeah.
It becomes a film. But that's fate, man. That's like, and it's when we produced our film, Emperor, it was, and we were looking into things, and it was kind of like having a baby.
Mm.
An indie's film, it doesn't just, okay, let's say, okay, boom, I have 30 million, we could just shoot this right now. It doesn't come that way for some reason. And there's there's several projects that I still have in the back burner that we were very close to coming. The casting was all there, whatever, but the final funding didn't come through. But there's a reason for it somehow. There's a reason it shouldn't come out yet. And it's interesting. But something like this, it kind of made me rethink again. But it's like having a baby. It doesn't just suddenly come, or
Mm.
But when it comes, there's a meaning to it. And I mean, in that sense, Oidon-chan is like the perfect timing, no? After all this and COVID and this and the baby and you at your time in your career right now as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. So it's always like I feel like films are alive in many ways.
Mm.
It's not, you can't just create something and then push it out there. It's not going to work. It's not going to give impact to people if you force it out there, usually. Or you force it out and everybody just bashes it in. You're like, oh shit, I made some bullshit film. But with these indie films, it's interesting because they're meant to be, I think, in many ways.
It's a lot like acting, with the effort not working. And I believe in this. Old teacher of mine said to me, she said, as my first drama teacher, she said, "What is for you will not go by you." And I really love those words. What is for you will not go by you. But I believe that, like Hirota, you were saying, and Eugene, you were just saying, you have to be in the right place to actually receive it. Yeah. And it's not going to just fall on your lap. You have to be in the right place to know when to pick it off the tree and to, so,
yeah.
And fun was the start of this conversation. And that's the place that you were in. And also, what does that say about I also feel like too many people in general, but especially actors, there's too much desperation going into building these relationships. And how beautiful was it that you had the intention of the relationship you wanted, Hirota, but then it happened while buying underwear, at Uniqlo. But that's beautiful. Like that's the way these things happen when you let go to it. Yeah. That's great. Are everybody else as excited as you are? Like the other actors now? How do they feel about the film?
Yeah, actually, last month we went to Kyoto, and this month we go to Nagano. And in November, we had a movie screening in Hokkaido. So, yeah, then we sometimes go together there. And then we, right now we had like family trip, like once in a while with that movie screening. And then we can talk with the audience too. And that's not a, like big budget movie, and not nobody's famous, but people see it, like it.
Yeah. No, that's great.
So then um we can talk about it after watching the movie with the audience, and that's beautiful experience.
No. How old is the daughter now?
Now she's 10.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy.
And she comes like most of the time with us too.
Is she happy about it? Does she know
she loves that?
Oh, beautiful.
And every time we see the movie, after we see the movie, she asks me like, "Let's do that Donchan question."
Nice.
What's the name of the movie they're watching in that scene, or something like that?
That's beautiful. She should come watch our work one week.
Yeah, she should come. The director too. It'd be interesting. Yeah.
How can people see, for friends, you guys watching this, the movie is really special. You all know this. You have a special feeling about something. I remember years ago with 500 Days of Summer, working with Zooey Deschanel, she had a special feeling. She just knew something was special about it. And that was one of the biggest vehicles for her in her career. And there is this it is a special piece. How can people get more information, Hirota? How can they watch the movie? Where do people go for more information?
The Our Donchan?
Yes. Yeah, we'd love to include
we had
any links.
Like really, really handmade website.
Okay.
And that all the information is there. But that's only in Japanese.
Okay.
But right now, I don't know, maybe there's a limit of that time. But right now, only outside of Japan, you can see Oidonchan by website. I don't remember the name of the site.
We could put the link in. We could
we could add the link.
The team and get the link in here.
Yeah, and then people that come to see this can see it, watch it. So watch it.
Get information right below here.
Right here.
And subscribe as well too.
And we got good comments from everywhere in the world.
Well, that's awesome.
Congratulations, Hirota. It's really special. It's beautiful.
It's very special.
How much of your own there's some like moments in there. I mean, you're like an actor. How much of your own life does that mirror? Like going to those commercial auditions and like that kind of stuff. Is that what it's like in Japan? Is that like crazier than usual? Some of those auditions and stuff like that.
Going to audition?
Yeah, like going to auditions, like in the movie. How much is that like life or not like life?
I don't know.
It was a commercial audition, it was a commercial audition. Yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of commercial auditions and few movie auditions, almost nothing for TV drama. That's maybe how Japanese industry is. And TV commercial thing is most of them are very creative
Okay.
because it's short and they need to be, recognizable. That's why I can usually have fun, but sometimes they need me to just stand there.
Okay. Yeah.
So when but even like standing there, I'm trying to have fun,
Good.
but sometimes, But
I mean, I was thinking about the movie and then the commercial audition, the commercial audition in the movie where you had to go like this and all that. That's what I was thinking about. Is it like yeah, that's what I'm asking about. I'm asking like
sorry.
how much is that's okay. I wasn't clear. How much is like what you were doing in the movie and going to these auditions? Is that like what commercial auditions are like? Because it looked like you were having fun.
That's exactly like actual audition is like. But the funny thing is like director, script says only like he's taking the audition. And we created everything there.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I was singing a song and dancing, and I made that. I didn't remember that, but yeah, when I actually it was like August after I was speaking with director Shuichi, and how did it come out? Oh no, Otsuka-san just did it. I was laughing. So
it's awesome. Yeah, it was really good.
That's exactly like how we do auditions, and all the actors in Japanese industry watching that movie was like, yeah. It's like, yeah.
I mean, listen, we're hoping the strike is over soon because I really wanted to ask like how, if you can talk about it, was it fun working on Alice in Borderland on that series? That's a series that a lot of folks in the US are going to know. It's a Netflix series. And like I said, I'm hoping the strikes are over because what was that like? Was it a fun experience working on it?
Yeah. I'm only in one scene there in that TV drama series, but I have worked with that director maybe like more than 10 pieces, 10 films, and that's why I've known him well, and he knows me. That's why only one scene and maybe like one or two lines. That's it. But I had a really fun there. And I spoke with one guy, and then I was like, I had to run run upstairs. But yeah, I clearly like remember that moment. And yeah, that my character was knows that he is going to die for sure, but he has to go. So yeah, I don't know, like I had fun there.
Good. Yeah. Let's tell actors it doesn't matter. You're like the size of the role, you're just as much of a human being as the top of the show, as the lead. You're just as much of a full person with an opinion that's in you, and you don't have to think about it. But you're no less of a human being than anybody else in that cast. Yeah.
That's also like after PAA. Before PAA, if I get a role with only one scene, I try to be, the guy acting only one scene, you know. But now, even one scene, I can have fun. That makes my career different, I think. Yeah, if I do, you know, if I limit myself before doing the scene, yeah, no one can, yeah, expect anything from me.
Hirota, what's fun for you when you're not like working on projects? I know you have a family and and like what do you do for fun when you're not like what's fun for you outside of acting? I'm just thinking if somebody asked me this question, I'd have to really think because I love this so much. But what's fun for you? What do you do outside of this?
I play soccer.
Nice.
I play soccer and I watch soccer, and that's my, yeah, I have been playing
Cool.
soccer from 6. So it's been like 37 years. I'm still
Wow.
having fun. And also, I think soccer is like um, making movies or making like theater play because somebody's tall, somebody can run fast, somebody's big,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
when each one is, you know,
The team sport.
yeah,
Mm.
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
So when the puzzle fits, like
yeah,
a lot of miracles happen, and it's
yeah.
ends up meant to be, and all that stuff. Yeah. Come
And
to think of it
also,
that way. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, yeah. Also like one guy is really good in this team, but when he moves to another team, he's not gonna be like that, you know. So you have to really find the team that you can, you know, you can be yourself. Yeah,
Well, do you play soccer with 11 people? Like
11
in,
people.
or do you play with those the little soccer things?
I play both. I play
Both.
both. I used to play, of course, like big field, 11 against 11. But now, if I play at 11 soccer game, I have to rest 2 days. So
Which position do you play?
I I used to be a striker when I was in Japan, and when I moved to US, everybody was bigger and faster. So I became like midfield. But you know, like in US, everybody is like good at running and kicking and you know, but I could see the balance of the game. So that's why I became a midfield. And now I play everywhere. Yeah.
Where did you live in the US? Hirota, how long did you live here and where did you live?
New York for 5 years and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you miss it?
Yes, but I was there. I mean, I want to come back to US with film production or something. I don't want to just live there. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get you auditions.
Please.
Yeah. Yes. No, really, really.
Yeah, when I was in US, I try to speak English like American does. Then I try to get the role, American role even. But that was a big mistake actually. Yeah, I'm not an American. I'm a Japanese from Tokyo. So I have my accent and then I speak English like this and also I speak Japanese. So I should use that instead of pretending to be
Yeah,
somebody else.
yeah. And
Definitely.
I think in that sense, it's the right time
Mm-hmm.
because, back ages ago, you had to speak good English or they wouldn't use you. Now they use you. I mean,
Mm.
there are roles sometimes that some actors don't even speak English. Like in Tokyo Vice, I don't speak English at all. Or Shogun, there's a bunch of actors that there's only a few that speak English.
Hmm.
And everybody else is speaking Japanese. It's like, are they? But in that sense, a lot of things, hopefully once this strike is kind of, once, by the time this comes out, we might already be off working already. But,
Exactly.
in that sense, I think it's the perfect time. And that's what I'm here to do anyway. So look out for auditions.
Yeah, I'm looking for the window to Hollywood.
Yeah, no, it'd be great, huh? To be able for you to come over here and whatever. Then your family can come too.
Yeah.
That'd be beautiful.
Yeah,
can't wait to see you in person. Can't wait to meet you in person, Hirota.
Oh, yeah.
Give you a hug, have a beer. I'm due to go to Japan at some point soon, but yeah, it'd be so fun to finally meet up with you in person. It'd be fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's true. You haven't met yet.
Not yet.
Like most of the Japanese guys, you haven't met yet, Joseph.
I know. That's why I'm so excited about it. I know we've had some get-togethers for the LA crew here, and that's been fun. But yeah, I really would love to connect with. So it'll happen soon.
We have to figure something out.
What's the next thing for Oidansha? It's very exciting. So what's the next thing? Is it just going to different festivals right now? Is it just like, where are you guys at with everything with Oidansha?
Now, we are applying to international film festivals.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get a good reaction from them, then we can go there, because like putting subtitles costs a lot. But now, like I said, now one website is doing the free screening in everywhere. So they put like subtitles in 6 or 7 languages.
Well, with English subtitles, you could just call ups. That's another way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and those, because I don't think, because a few people that we know can do it like that very easily. So
is that a whole industry? People that do that? Is that there's a whole industry for it? Yeah.
I was going to say, people that that charge a lot. There are people that don't. But I think with an indie film like Oidon-chan, I bet you that if people get interested, they'll be like, no, it's okay. Let's figure something out and fix it up. I think that should work. Mm-hmm.
Exciting! Congratulations, Hirota.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody has to watch Oidon-chan.
Yeah.
Check it out. We will have it in the links.
And then there'll be more. When the strike is off, you could talk about the season 2, whatever. This is this, so we could post your links and stuff as well. So. Thank you.
We'd
very
love
much. Yeah.
Hirota, thanks for hanging out with us. And
thank you. It was much. Yeah, it was much more. It became much more. How do you say? めっちゃ楽しかった. It was fun. It was fun.
Fun.
I was kind of nervous,
Really?
A little bit, what I'm gonna talk about. Yeah.
It's just us. It's the usual. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a little more chill because I have so much fun working with you guys, but I also crave like hanging out with you as well too. So it kind of feels like a little bit of, even though we're not in person, we don't have beer or coffee, whatever, it feels like we can hang out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I'm looking forward to working with you pretty soon with English scene.
Oh, nice. Yes. Yeah. Soon. It's what, 18th, right?
Yeah. So
2 weeks from now. 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
2 weeks. Yeah.
We can't talk about that, right?
Not yet, because
that's like Voldemort, the he who must not be named. Yes. I can't wait to work with you on that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool, Hirota. Thank you so much. And thank you, Eugene, as
Thank you.
always.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
And thank you, you guys. Thank you so much
Yes, thank you,
for
everybody.
watching and supporting. Don't forget to hit subscribe. We have some really exciting interviews coming up. So hit the subscribe and the notification bell, and come and hang out and reach out to us, because we'd love for you to watch the work at PAA Asia. It's like our weekly collaboration that we do. It's
fun.
Japanese and English. So please come and be our guest and reach out and see what we're doing. Yeah.
Great.
Cool. Until next time.
Yes.